postgame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass. So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be able to score and have a big night. The defense tried to dictate that, but you have to try to dictate it and overpower that mentally.
Well, I wanted to go out and average 28-10. So 28 divided by 4 quarters, 7 points a quarter. My goal was to be on the attack, try to get to the rim every time, hit as many free throws as I could. And if I had double digits after the first quarter, it's over. The diesel will come. It smells blood.
So just 7 points a quarter. That's all you were looking for.
Yes.
And how many rebounds per quarter were you looking for?
4.
But that gives you 16 rebounds instead of 10.
I smell blood, Ernie.
I'm going to change the subject. That's it
Shaq
for now. Thanks for tuning in.
Shaq it up.
Leave me
Shaq
alone.
it up.
Hands off. Kenny, help.
Help!
And just before the game, the championship ring is distributed to the players by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And a proud moment indeed for this team and their fans. J.R. Smith. Kevin Love. LeBron James. Free.
Cleveland! This is for you! Fallen, 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 fallen.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. With that road trip behind them, the Cavaliers ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Cleveland. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. They took the loss in this.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap! And feel the power!
Alright, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here with another NBA 2K My Career gameplay. Today, we were playing with Money Lamonte again. We back with Money Lamonte, man. We back on the scene with Money Lamonte for today. Just want to get the championship ceremony out the way for today. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bust out these videos as soon as possible. I'm trying to hurry this up. I'm trying to wrap this up. My big man is currently in the playoffs right now, so I'm trying to finish that up so that way we can retire him. I'm not going to really I'm not going to, like, he's not going to be officially retired until 2K17 comes out, really. So I'm just gonna like play a bunch of games. I'm gonna try to see if I can get his attributes up all the way. Money Lamonte, Money Lamonte, we just don't have enough time for. He has 8 out of 10 accolades, but the accolades that I need for him to get into the Hall of Fame we don't have the time for that. We ain't got the time for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So since we ain't got the time for it, we ain't even gonna worry about it. Look at that Kevin Love, drop it down, fuck Kevin Love, god damn it. But anyways though, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Mr. DDG94 here with another NBA 2K My Career gameplay. Today we're taking on the Houston Rockets. As you just saw, the championship ceremony for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We did it for the land. We did it for Cleveland. Yeah. Back at it again. James Harden on that offense. You know what I'm saying? So, ain't nothing really changed, man. Money Lamonte is back, man. Just giving y'all some Money Lamonte for the one time. And then after that, we're going to go right back to my big man. I'm trying to finish it up with my big man. My big man is Hall of Fame eligible. I just need to get his, I need to get all of his bars so that way he can be a 99 overall. And then I'll pretty much be about it. So, yeah. Then we'll move on to Madden. But what I wanted to talk about today with 2K was 2K this year, according to a lot of people who play 2K, have claimed that 2K16 had to be the most dullest year for NBA 2K. It had to be the dullest year. They really did nothing content wise. They really did nothing to keep it fresh and keep the content rolling. The game was just the game just got frustrating and more frustrating as it progressed. People are already annoyed with this game. So, with that being said, you know, does this make, you know, does this make the argument, is there an argument to be made that 2K does lack, you know, replayability as far as, you know, just a game to play year round? Yes, most definitely. There's not really that much going on in this game. The only reason why, and a lot of people will say, well, there's my team, but here's the thing, nobody's willing to spend all that money on fucking my team cards. Okay, why would I waste my money on players that I can just go into fucking exhibition or blacktop mode with and just play with them there? Like, does it really matter for me to get the cards? No, it only matters to those who are willing to waste their money on this fucking game. And nobody really wants to waste their money on this fucking game except for on the first day, when they spend about $20 on that VC, $20 to like $40 on that VC, so that way their player can be an automatic 99 right before the fucking right at the launch of the fucking game. So really, is there anything to this game that really makes it fun? Now, if you play my team, then yes. But if you aren't really a my team person and you prefer to be more of a park person or my career person or association, my GM person, or anything else, I do agree. There's nothing going on in this game, which is why I've stated this before. We need activities to do outside of the NBA in our my career. In our my career, you need to give us a reason to play my career. And I think a big reason to have us play my career is to have us play in summer leagues. Not the NBA, not just the NBA summer league, but like other summer leagues like pro-ams, fucking celebrity tournaments, FIBA, Olympics. We need all that in this fucking game. Now they are adding the Olympic teams in the game, but there's been nothing quoted about summer leagues or organized pro-ams for single player organized pro-ams, or celebrity endorsement pro-ams and stuff like that. If we had stuff like that in NBA 2K, it would make it all the better. I personally believe it would make it all the better if we had more, if we had more content in my career. I think if there was more content added in my career, and not, I understand my team is the cash cow. They're not listening. They're not going to listen to us as much. My team is the cash cow. Okay, they don't care. They making money off that my team, so that's where they're going to put the most effort into. But there is a my career community out there, and it has been saying for the longest, we do need something extra to build to keep this game going, because not everybody, because eventually the season will end and my team will become dull, but around that time they'll be already putting out shit for the next game, for 2K18. So you can't really win in a situation against a company that doesn't give two shits. You know what I'm saying? So the next best move, in my personal opinion, the best move in my personal opinion is to just make it an option, or to get these YouTubers on this shit, because they can make a difference, even though they really don't choose to. They've been wanting to, but they choose not to because they don't want to lose that friendship with 2K. Like, their friendship with 2K actually means something. I don't understand. I've been saying this for the longest, but these YouTubers they sold a long time ago. They sold to 2K a long time ago, and they won't take it back. They won't take their soul back from 2K, and it's sad. It's really fucking sad. But it's like they don't. It's like, if there was more content added into the My Career mode, I think that would help tremendously, because you're giving us more things to do instead of the same old rinse, cycle, repeat. You know what I'm saying? Even though they do add a storyline into the game at certain points, the storyline is pretty dull. The storyline is either pretty dull or it's too short. Like this time around, the storyline was pretty good, but it's too short. Whereas if they had spaced out the storyline, rethought it out a little bit more, maybe this would have been a good My Career to go back and play every now and then. You know what I'm saying? With a new character and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I feel like, if they would have added in more stuff, more content, they were supposed to. Remember, they said they were going to add in the summer league for My Career, which never happened. Why? Because of the fucking conflicting storyline that went with this game. There was this storyline that was conflicting with the fucking gameplay, and that's why Summer League was not added in. It was only added into my GM in association mode. I have no idea why they only put it in there. Only thing I can say is they pretty much lied to our fucking face, and that's why I say you can never trust 2K. Never trust 2K. You know what I'm saying? Never trust a screenshot from 2K because 9 times out of 10 they will turn their back. They will flip the script. They do that from time to time. They do like to flip the script. So for me personally, for me personally, I feel like, you know, if the main thing I'm trying to say here is that if they put more into MyCareer, I don't think 2K17 could be dull. I think 2K17 could be a lot more funner. It can be a longer lasting game because you're giving us a reason to play MyCareer again instead of the same old cycle of storyline, playoffs, championship, repeat. Storyline, playoffs, championship, repeat. Storyline, playoffs, championship, repeat until we finally get enough upgrades to be a level 99. Then when we get to that, what the fuck else is there left to do besides go to the park and reach legend? And another thing too that needs to be addressed is park. Now park, I like the concept. I've made it to legend before. This year I didn't care for park as much. I wanted to get to legend, but my internet has been fucking up, so I can't really do nothing about that. My internet is just fucking up a lot. Can't really do anything about that. But I just find grinding to get to legend so fucking boring because you're going up against the same people, or it just feels like you're going up against the same people. And that's another thing too with this game, and why I think it's so dull is because you can't create your own character. Everybody's character is the same. Everybody has hesitation 3, everybody has crossover 2, everybody has fucking jump shot 51, high school 1, LaMarcus Aldridge on quick. Everybody has the same exact shit. Nothing changes. It's like everybody's playing as the same player. It's like if we could add our own different, you know, characteristics to our players, uniqueness to our players, and then on top of that, add in the content that I said to add into the game. I think 2K17 could be a more funner and more longer lasting game to play over and over and over again. Instead of just playing it for the first 3 months, you do everything that you set out that you were going to do, and you did it in just 3 months. Like 2K needs to add more to make this game better. But that's all I gotta say for right now. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. I'll get back to you. Till then, peace out.
Lucky win.
It was all skill, baby.
Well, of course it was. What was I thinking? Good seeing you, freak.
All right, you too. Take care.
Yeah, say hello to the family for me.
All right, I will.
The 2K Sports Post.